Assalamu alaikum, my name is Maham Afreen and today we are making a smart traffic light system. For that I've placed a router and one by one I will place all the components needed for the project. We are placing a switch, a cell tower, a central office server and a DNS server plus an IOT server. Let's place all the components one by one accordingly. And also do change the names, do label all of your components to avoid any kind of confusions. We have added all the servers. Now we are going to name them, and after that we are going to take a cell phone, a smartphone, to show the communication between the cell tower and the smartphone. Now we are going to take a single board computer SPC. If you don't find the components by any chance manually, you can type them in the component bar. We have placed a cloud, a cable modem, now we're going to place a home gateway, and a webcam for surveillance. This will detect the traffic around it. An LCD to display the results that have been detected. We are going to use a motion sensor for detecting if there are people around on the road. A webcam for surveillance only. Now we are going to the LEDs. The first LED is for telling the people when to stop and when to go, and the second LED, the RGB LED, is to show the traffic lights, when it will turn red, green and when blue. Now we are going to make connections, and for that we are going to use a copper straight wire. We are going to connect the server to the switch, both of the servers to the switch, and then the switch to the router. We have placed the laptop for controlling the whole system. We need a device for that. The router to the switch, and after that we are going to connect the router with the cloud using a straight wire. But before that we are going to connect the cell tower with the central office server using a coaxial cable. Let's do that. Always connect the cables accordingly on the right ports. Now we're going to use a coaxial cable to connect the cloud and the cable modem. Let's connect the router to the cloud now. Oh, I'm sorry, I connected it by mistake. We are going to connect the router to the cloud, not the cable modem. Connected. Now we're going to move forward and use the wire to connect it to the home gateway. We are connecting the cable modem to the home gateway. To connect all the components like the LED, LCD and the motion sensor, we are going to use this wire, which is known as IOT custom cable. Start placing it accordingly and connect all of the components through an IOT cable. Now we are moving towards the configuration. For that, we are going to select the wireless configuration. We are going to select in the authentication tab, we are going to select VPA2 and set our password as pass 1 2 3 4 and 5. Now we're going to do the same with the webcam. Double click on it to go on the configuration, go to wireless, and after that set it to VPA2. Change the name from home gateway to home so that the name matches the previous one. Set the password, save it, and move forward. We'll go back to the configuration, and now we're going to select the gateway as DHCP. We already have our gateway as DHCP. We're going to rename it as webcam and close. Now we're going to configure the cloud. In the cloud, we're going to configure the Ethernet 6 and change the network from DBL to cable. Now we're going to move forward towards the cable and add coaxial 7 and Ethernet 6 in the network. You have this selected, but you have to add it now. Now we are going to configure it the same way we did previously. Go to wireless, select VPA2 PS key, change the name, set the password, move forward. After you've done all of this, we are going to change our laptop because this does not have the wireless connection. Change the name. The SSID should be home. Do the same thing you've done previously and done. Now we're going to go to the CBC and do a little bit programming here. We are going to use JavaScript. For that, we're going to create a file and add the code. Now, according to this JavaScript and Python code, the motion sensor is detecting the motion around it, and the LCD we placed, it is going to tell us if the cars are moving or if the people are coming, and it will change the traffic lights accordingly. I'll show you a demonstration. If we press Alt and with Alt we move our cursor, it will show the people moving. The Alt key on your keyboard, this is showing that the people are moving, and after some time it will show that the cars are moving now, so the signal will turn green again. As you can see, the signal has turned green again. This was our project. I hope it was fun. Take care until we meet next time. Thank you.